If you're noticing that the shirt is the same as the last time I did a review of a potential airstrike, that's because I'm recording these back to back. I'm marathoning them. Due to advances in technology, I can cut out all the dead silences using a script I found on GitHub. So all I have to do is focus on editing the video after that. So I'd rather just come up with a bunch of these and schedule a bunch of them for you guys, because as far as I'm concerned, the ideas are more important than the process of making them. And as I've said in the past, I don't know how regularly I'm going to be able to even do these videos. So the more content I can make, the better. And now that doesn't mean I'm going to sacrifice any quality. I'm not going to give you guys slop. So standard disclaimer, I do not expect any new assists or anything to get added to Save the Earth Melee, but the fact of the matter is, they were one of my favorite parts of Godzilla Save the Earth, and it would have been nice to have seen it get expanded upon in a sequel. A sequel that wasn't Godzilla Unleashed. Now, I've given you guys some stupid ideas in the past. The Devil, the Giant Condor. Really, I think the Dimension Tide is the only one of these I've done that you could honestly look at and be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. This one is stupid. Really stupid. But considering the monster manual I'm going to be doing the week this video comes out, I feel it's only appropriate. So what is that airstrike, you may ask? Godzooky. Now, a total disclaimer, as I will say in the video that comes out this Friday, I've never watched this show, so I don't know enough about it, and I will fix that someday. The basic concept I've gotten of Godzooky is the Scrappy-Doo to Godzilla as Scooby-Doo. It was just a stupid little kid sidekick that Hanna-Barbera added to all their cartoons. It probably was a marketing thing. They probably thought more kids will watch this if there's a character they can relate to, which is part of the reason that Godzooky can talk, kind of like Scrappy-Doo. The only difference is Scrappy-Doo was kind of made cool retroactively through the James Gunn early 2000s Scooby-Doo movie. Godzooky has reached no such justification. He's stupid. I'm honestly surprised Film Corps even included him in one of his videos. I guess just because he was including Minya, so it was kind of like a pity party, participation trophy kind of deal. Follow Film Corps if you don't already. Not really relevant to the video, but I might as well plug him, right? But for you people who've played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you know that there are certain assist trophies and Pokemon that really just exist to be a nuisance. Now, I'm not gonna say that this suggestion is on par with some of the worst of the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. A lot of Smash's assists kind of just take up space. Look, I love you, Masahiro Sakurai, but some of them are kind of stupid. I get that they're all references, and that's what this one is. You'll understand in a second. Okay, so we're back in the map. We've let Godzilla have enough fun. He's gotten all of the airstrikes thus far. We're gonna cut his opponent some slack, and we're gonna give it to King Ghidorah this time. Also, it's gonna be funny. So Ghidorah walks down, Ghidorah picks up the power-up. Alright, so Godzooky is the airstrike. So how would I describe this? Godzooky is a nuisance. And what I mean by that is this. He'll fly around the arena, much like all the other airstrikes do. But while he's flying around, he will do this. Now, from my understanding, and from the Film Corps video I watched, Godzooky cannot breathe fire, but he can, much like Minya, breathe smoke rings. But because he's so goofy, and he's from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon, when his smoke rings hit, I would do this. So you guys know how in the base game of Godzilla Save the Earth, if you hit Anguirus on the back with a non-metal character, or if you step in the napalm explosion from Megalon's napalm bombs, you'll enter a sort of flinch animation. Like, the monster will do one of two things. They'll either shake their hand...
Ah! My hand is cramping, Mrs. Bob!
Or in the case of the napalm fire thing, they kind of hop around. They're like, wow. So I wouldn't have Godzooky's projectile do any damage. Instead, what I would make it do is when it hits you, it randomly puts you into either the cramping hand or the burning foot animation. And so he's not really doing any damage to you, but it's giving you an opportunity to hurt your opponent. Now, to be fair, I don't know if every single kaiju in the game has some of those animations. So it might just make more sense if it's a stun. And it's not not a long stun, like a second or two, like mashing out of it would probably be damn near instant. But considering how goofy Godzooky is, and the fact that we will be getting a certain skin for a certain character, which I may or may not be talking about on Friday, I feel like it would only make sense to include Godzooky, and in a way that I feel reflects his nature as a character. Stupid. Originally, I was thinking of comparing Godzooky to Togepi from Smash, but then I realized, oh wait a minute, Togepi's actually potentially more useful than Godzooky ever could hope to be. Hence I changed it. Once again, I don't really even know if they're going to be doing airstrikes or assists for Save the Earth Melee, but I feel like if you did do that, Godzooky's a potential in. And that's a sentence that I'm only able to say because of certain decisions made by the Godzilla Save the Earth Melee dev team. So you guys let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it funny? Or is it just stupid? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a like, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Maybe by the time this video will come out, the dev team will have responded to at least one of my ideas. And even if they never do, I sure do hope that at least you guys like them. Anyway, that's all I've got for now. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you in the next one.